let's get started. Clean face, serum, moisturizer, my skin's good to go. Pop these curls up out the way. I'm gonna be getting started with ink lasting primer from the Face Shop, and I'm just gonna take a squirt of that, and we're gonna apply this all over the face, but really focusing on the T-zone and where it's uneven, you know, that bumpy texture. You really want, the purpose of primer is to smooth everything out, keep your makeup from seeping into your pores, into your wrinkles, and just give you like an airbrushed, smooth, you know, that beauty filter look. That's what we're wanting. Okay, we're gonna start with a damp beauty blender in with the Cashmere Complexion. My shade is Toasty. Another tip, when you're matching your foundation, you want to look at the color of the veins in your wrist. If they're mostly green, you have warm undertones. If they're mostly blue or purple, you have cool undertones. If they're a mix of both, like mine are, you can see some green, a little bit of blue and purple, you're a neutral undertone. And then when you're picking a foundation shade, don't match to the back of your hand. I've seen people in the stores matching to the back of their hand or to their arm. You want to pick somewhere right back here on the back of your cheek or on your jaw and match to there. And that's going to help everything blend seamlessly. As you can tell, like my arm is not the same color as my face. So if I were to match to my hand or my arm, I'm going to look funny compared to my neck. So I'm going to go in and I'm just going to, doesn't have to be neat because we're just going to blend it all in. Now this stuff does have a super matte finish, which I love, and it's so lightweight, but it's a very full coverage. If you can see like that psoriasis spot that was flaring up right there, completely covered. It does dry pretty quick though because it is a 24-hour wear, so it's made to be super long lasting, again, which I love. So you want to make sure, oh, I just dripped it on my pants. Okay. You don't have to go this fast. I'm just trying to I don't want to make you guys watch a 20-minute video of me doing my makeup. Okay, so we're gonna blend. And you want to bounce into your skin or pat into your skin. You don't want to smear. One, it's gonna smear it and push the foundation around. It's gonna be really unevenly spread. It's also gonna push it into your beauty blender, again, which you don't want. So you just want to gently bounce it into your skin. Make sure we're blending. Blending, blending, blending. You want to blend till your arm hurts, okay? When you start to get like a little tingle in your fingers, then you know that you've blended long enough. Okay, next we're gonna go in with concealer, and I'm using the Cashmere Complexion Longwear Concealer. My shade is Macaroon. You want to go a couple shades lighter than your foundation. Same undertone category, so if you're in the warm undertone category, you want to have a warm undertone concealer as well. Cool undertone concealer. Neutral, you know, you can go either way. The main goal is to go lighter than your foundation. So if you want to just conceal, then you'll go about 2 shades lighter than your foundation. If you want to brighten, I go about 3 or 4 shades lighter. So we're gonna take this, and we are not gonna go in a semicircle under our eye. I know that it's a habit because you go in the direction that your under eye forms, but when you do that, you're concealing the color, but since you're going along with that shape right there where you get the deep set puffiness or, you know, dark circles, you're just going to draw brighter, more attention to that area. So what we're going to do is bring it down and then go in a triangle. And it doesn't have to be neat, like I said, because we're going to blend this out. So you're concealing and blending it in to the rest of your skin to conceal that area right there where you get the deep set under eyes. I'm going to bring it a little bit over my eye. Take the corner of your beauty blender, pat it in, blend it up, and then you want to blend it across the very top of your cheekbone. So if you see me do that again, I'm looking over here in the mirror. Okay, down the side of our nose and up, out in that big triangle. And again, I will bring a little bit over my eye just to kind of blend everything together. And we can already see how that brightened my eyes instead of drawing attention to my dark circles. And to give your highlight a little bit extra boost, you can take a tiny bit, just draw a little X here, a little strip right here. All right, and what you're doing is just where the light would hit the high points of your face, that's where we're gonna try and draw the attention to. I do contour slightly. I don't do the full, like, let's draw stripes on our face and look like we're doing some kind of, you know, ritual. I like to go in with the Magic's Wand. When you have your foundation, this is your base color. When you're concealing or brightening or highlighting, you're going 2 to 4 shades lighter than your base color. With contouring, you're wanting to darken those areas. So we're gonna go 2 to 3 shades darker. So in this, I went with Amaretto. So you can see it's definitely darker than my foundation. I have a large forehead. I have a heart-shaped face. I do rock my bangs, so I don't really contour my forehead often, but I will go ahead and show you guys how I do it. I'll just take this and draw right here, and then a smaller one, kind of like we're going for the Wi-Fi symbol. So I'm gonna take this, and I usually feel for where my cheekbone is, which, if you smile, here's the apples of my cheeks, and here is my cheekbone. So I'm gonna go right under that, and you can feel the hollow of your cheek, and I'm just gonna draw a short line right in the hollow of my cheekbone. I'm not gonna like color, and I'm not gonna bring it all the way down. I'll do it again on the jawline. You're just gonna go right under, and I'm just taking it and just kind of flicking a small line. So we're gonna take this side, and we're gonna pat, bounce, until that is blended. And you see how now we have a highlight here and more of a shadow here. So it gives the appearance that this side of my forehead, you can already kind of see a difference, appears that this side of my forehead is a little bit smaller. That's what we're going for, ladies and gents. Small forehead, slim face. Nobody likes a 6 head. I'm just kidding, I love my 6 head. It's not even really a 6, it's more of like a 4.5. So there's our forehead. I'm gonna go in the jaw, and I'm gonna bring it up this way under my jaw and down towards my chin, and make sure that it is blended out because we don't want to see any lines. We do not want to go in public and people know that we have contoured. I give the illusion that this is our natural face. This is how we wake up looking. We're like Beyonce and we woke up like this, okay? With this, you want to bring it up. So you don't want to like go like this, and you don't want to push it down because we want that to give the appearance that we're lifting everything. Okay, so you can see this side, just the line, uncontoured. This side, blended and contoured. When we turn, you give that appearance of a little bit more of a shadow, more of a hollow cheekbone. Okay, we're gonna do the same on the other side. And now we have slim face, small forehead. We woke up like this. Remember, we woke up like this. This is all natural. So today I'm gonna use my cream blush. I am using the True Color Be Blushed cream blush in Blushing Nude. I apply to the apples of my cheeks and blend out. So I am just gonna put a little here. And if you don't make the weird faces when you're doing your makeup, you're doing it wrong. Okay, so now that we look like a doll, I'm gonna go in with my fat blush brush, and we're gonna blend it out this way. We're gonna fan outside because we want to stay along that cheekbone. You want to make sure it's very, very well blended because, again, we're not going for a doll look. We're not going for a scary, like, I drew pink stripes on my face look. We want to give the appearance that this is natural and this is how we woke up. Okay, so now that we are blended, that's it for the base for right now. Now we're going to go back in and highlight. I am using the Get Me Glowing Dazzle drops. These are the rose gold shade. I like the rose gold for spring because I'm really into the very faint pink shades, little pops of rose gold and glimmer and gold. I usually just take a tiny, tiny amount on the back of my hand. So we're gonna take a little bit of this on the tip of my ring finger here. That's how much I'm using. And we're gonna pop it on the high point of our cheekbone and just kind of blend around in small circles and just very, 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 very gently tapping. And then I take a tiny amount and we'll flick it up the bridge of our nose here and gently, gently, gently blend right on the bridge. I go like you're trying to tickle your own nose, just like very, very gentle and light because we don't want to push because then the fatness on our finger will curve around and we really just want to get it on the highest point. Like, okay, I'm gonna take just a tiny bit more because I like to pop a little bit more right on the tip, give myself a little button nose. And take a tiny bit more and do the same on our Cupid's bow right here. We want to highlight that to give the appearance that we're getting more of a lift. Okay. I don't know why I'm holding my hand up over here like I need it, like it's some kind of palette, but we're doing it. And I just have a tiny bit left here. Highlight just a tiny bit. I don't highlight a lot on my chin because the reason you highlight your chin is to give the appearance, again, we're going for that slim, narrow jawline. I already have a heart-shaped face, so my jawline isn't very wide, but I do like it to match the rest of my face. So now we have highlighted. So I'm going with my favorite palette, the Scent Roses. I'll show you guys. So beautiful. Again, I'm really into the rose gold stuff for the spring. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush, and we are going to go with, where is it? I'm going to go with this shade right here. I'm going to take some of that, tap off the excess. Ooh. And we're going to take this into the crease of our eyelids. Okay, so again, I'm going to have to look over here for this. So again, blending, 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 blending. Blending till our fingers hurt, blending till our arm is numb, blending till our fingers bleed. I can't feel my shoulder no more. Okay, so we are blended. Right there in the crease. Okay, take it. Okay, so we have that in the crease of our eyelids. You just want to give that matte, darker color in the crease of your eyelids to give the appearance of the deeper set eyes. We want to draw attention to our big bold eyes on our small slim face with our small foreheads. Okay, but again, natural, because we woke up like this. I'm going to use, we're going to just go for a natural pinky look. So I'm going to use this matte mauve looking pink here. I'm going to take that, just kind of have it on the edge here, top off the excess, and go underneath the eye. Again, if you don't make weird faces, you're not doing it right. Okay, so we've taken that little bit darker color underneath the eye here. I'm going to take that same shade. We're going to go with the tip of the fluffy brush, pat it in there, tap off the excess. We're going to work that into the crease and the outer corner of our eye. Okay. And now for this, I am going to stick with the rosy neutral. We're going to go with this shade here, which is like the rose gold shade in this palette. So I'm going to go in with the same tip of my ring finger. We're just going to kind of glide it along there a couple times. It's super pigmented, so you can see I got a lot. We're just going to pat it again on the other side. And then to get a little bit more of a highlight, I have a pointy tip brush here. And we're going to go back to that same rose gold shade. Just take a little bit there. So that's it for eyeshadow. 2 more steps. We're going to go with mascara, which is one of the most important. I never go anywhere without mascara. I feel completely naked without mascara. And if you guys know me, you know my favorite, the Love It First Lash. I own 4 tubes of it. Literally, I keep one in my office, one in my purse, one in my car, and one in my bathroom. So no matter where I'm at, if I lose one, or if I just like, oh my gosh, I forgot mascara, I need it, I always have one on me. I love, love, love this mascara. Okay, you'll see why. No lashes, ready? We're just gonna take this, and this is where you're really gonna make the weird faces, okay? So we're gonna go to the base, and you wanna wiggle it into the roots, and then swipe up. So wiggle, and then we're gonna hit the tips out here. Okay, so there's the top there, and you can already see like, oh, the difference. Okay. So here's where the faces get weird, all right? Okay, so one coat, look at the difference. Y'all, this is why I swear by this mascara and I love it. For $9, like, this is what you're getting. It's a fiber mascara. It's got little heart-shaped fibers. When I say heart-shaped, I mean like half heart-shaped. So they're shaped, we're gonna do an upside down half heart. They're shaped like this so that when you hit the fibers on the base of your lash, the root, where you wiggle it and they catch, they're gonna hug the base of your lash and lift it up so you get that extra lift and the extra volume. And what I love about this one is when you take it off, it doesn't look like a spider massacre all over your face in your sink. This one comes off super clean, doesn't flake into my eyes, I don't get fallout, and I love, love, love the volume and the lift that I get from this. So we're gonna pop this on the other eye. So there's our mascara. We are all finished. I'm going to tie it all together with a subtle matte lip again. And I'm going to go in with the Rouge Powder Matte. This is in the shade Rose Powder. Look at how stunning this packaging is. First of all, like, how beautiful is this? And you can already tell, like, look at how matte this is. What I'm going to do is just go in very light with this. So you get it really blended through your lips, especially in the center where your lips meet. And then I just lightly go in and you just blend the rest of it out to meet the edge of your lips. Okay, so now that we're all done, I am going to take this off and fix my bangs because they're crazy now. Hope you guys liked this. Hope it was helpful. If you did like it, hit the thumbs up and make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified when I post another one.